What's up, YouTube? Back with part 2 of the Mx500 build series. Today we're going to weld up the freewheel and show you how to do that really quickly. So basically, step 1 is remove the wheel. Alright, so step 2 is to get the sprocket off, and went ahead and took the brake rotor off as well. But basically, if you look at the freewheel, you'll see that this part of the freewheel is stationary, and this outer flange is what actually spins. So I went ahead and hit that with a wire wheel. I also cleaned it with some acetone. And I just got to be really careful because there's not a lot of meat here on the edge. So what I'm actually going to do is probably put this sprocket just kind of resting on there. This is aluminum, so these two are dissimilar metals, so they actually won't weld together. But I'm going to kind of use this as a guide to just stay in there and lay some beads down and lock this thing up. So that'll be the next clip here, and we'll see how we did. All right, so here's what we got. Did 3 passes. Basically, this first one down here was really cold. That was at, I believe, 75 amps. The second one here was done at 125. Still a little on the cold side of town. So did the last pass up top at 160 amps, and that seemed to give pretty good penetration. So I was using the, let's focus here, Art Captain Mx500. Again, 160 amps running at 220 volts. So I'm going to get this thing off and mount it properly because it's actually backwards right now, and back on the bike. All right, so we got it all back together and looking good. So we have motion in both directions. If the customer wants to enable regen, we could do that, but for now, I think we're good to go on the back and able to move on to the next step, which is going to be installing the FAR driver, doing the wiring, and a little bit of tuning. So if you're interested in that, look out for the next video and we'll go over all that. So see you in the next one.